Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the Tayler Yarish Show. I am Tayler Yarish. This is the first episode that we're doing ever. It's awesome. It's great. I'm glad to be doing this finally. I've wanted to do it for a long time. It's called the Tayler Yarish Show, which I know is just the most pretentious thing that I could call it, but I couldn't call it anything else. I tried. I wanted to call it something cool, I don't know, but I couldn't. Everything that I wrote down where, it was going to be like, he said what, or like, this is the wrong side of the bed podcast. I don't know. Everything I wrote down just made me want to kill myself after I said it out loud, and I couldn't take myself seriously. Not that I'm taking myself seriously now. It's just that, I don't know. Anyone who listens to this or will search for it anyway is just going to type in my name in whatever search bar it is. So I figured, fuck it, just call it my name. It's the Tayler Yarish Show. It's only me. We might have other people on. We might. But I don't know yet. For right now, it's just me by myself, and I like it that way, and it's fine. Yeah, so it's just the Tayler Yarish Show, and this is fun. I don't exactly know what this is going to be, and that's partly why I wanted to do it. So we're doing it. I almost said live. We're not live. I don't know when you're going to listen to this. I have to upload it online. It's a whole process. It has to be approved by the gods before I can post it onto fucking Apple, and, it has to be listened to by Steve Jobs' ghost or something. I don't know exactly what happens. We're learning. This is a learning process. I'm learning. We're all learning together. Sip of coffee. But yeah, we're in the apartment right now in Astoria, Queens. I'm mentioning that now because I can't wait to listen back to this when I've been priced out of this neighborhood and I'm forced to live in Hackensack, New Jersey. Because that's what's happening, man. We are live from the Devil's Playground, New York City. We're not doing so hot. We're about to close down again, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I figured I've wanted to start this for a while, but, nobody has dreams anymore. Why not start it now? All our dreams are gone, right? I'm okay with our dreams failing as long as everyone's dream is failing. You know what I mean? As long as no one can pursue the things that they want to do, I'm totally on board with it. So this is the time. This is the fucking time to do it, man. The vaccine can't come sooner enough. I can't speak. Listen, I have a degree in theater. I'll share that with you. I'm not a smart person. I have a degree in theater, and I quit my job during a pandemic. We don't make good decisions. No, we don't. Yeah, I don't make good decisions, but I'm getting the vaccine, man. I don't care. I've done worse to my body. I don't know, though, because people in Great Britain, they're not doing so hot. They're fucking growing extra limbs or something when they get the vaccine. But they don't get COVID. I'm not worried about myself. I'm not worried about getting COVID. I just don't want to fucking walk by an old person and give it to some grandmother. Although, I don't know. Old people, it goes at one way or the other. I see some people who are wearing like 2 masks and a face shield, and then some people don't give a fuck. Some people are like, please take me. Please. I'm tired of being here. Some of the old people in New York, at least, man. This is not a place where you want to, die, I think. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I don't want to say it's a young people's town, but you have to be able to walk. If you can't walk in this city, it's tough. There's I guess you call them retirement homes or nursing homes. Nursing homes in the city are fucking depressing, man. They get an allotted time outside where the nurse who doesn't care just rolls them out onto the street, and they just get to look at the street. That's their outdoor time. They get to look at the street, and then they get wheeled back inside, where who knows how they're living. Nobody knows, and no one comes to visit them. Nobody comes to visit them. It just looks like a a dilapidated project building. You're like, that's a nursing home? There's like medical equipment in there? And apparently there is. So this is not the place you want to retire. But who knows, man? I don't know. I like it. I like it here. I've been, it's been quarantine and all that stuff, and I've traveled a little bit. I'll be honest. I have traveled. I broke all the laws. I'm a rebel. I've traveled. I was just in Chattanooga with my buddy Jeff Greenspan. Shout out to Jeff Greenspan. He's not going to listen to this, but shout out to Jeff he's running a comedy show down there. I don't know if I'm outing him. No, he promotes it. He's running a comedy show down there out of the Bode Hotel, and it's really a great time. I went down there, did that show, and then he got me a spot at the Comedy Catch in Chattanooga, which is just, it's basically somebody's garage that they do comedy. So that was fun. Might go back there. But yeah, man, we're just hanging. We're just hanging. That's what this is. That's what this podcast is going to be. It's just going to be a hang with me, because I don't talk to anybody but my girlfriend Kate. Some of you know her, some of you may not. She's a lovely person. I'm sure she'll make an appearance at some point. She's at the dermatologist right now, and I was really insecure about doing this in front of her. I don't know why. I just, because I already act like a fucking lunatic enough, and so it's like, do I need to schedule it once a week now in front of her? Anyway, what was I saying? God, I don't know. It's early. It's like fucking, it's 10:38 a.m. that I'm doing this. So, and I don't know when you're going to hear it, but that's fine. Yeah, so I've been traveling. I went to Chattanooga. I was in Maryland, where I'm from, recently. That was a lot of fun. Got to see the family. I'm from Maryland. I'm like from 40 minutes north of Baltimore. And if you don't know, Baltimore just has the worst accent that you could possibly have. It's just a mixture of like Philadelphia and Southern. It's, oh, we're going up there, hon. They call everybody hun. It's disgusting. Oh, no, we got to go up there, hon. I got to get my oil change on Tuesday. I'm sorry, what? What did you just say? Tuesday. It's a gross way to talk to people, and it's not good. And I'm so glad I made it out of there. I grew up there. I grew up in Maryland, but my household, everyone in my house is from New Jersey. My whole family's from New Jersey. So it kind of leveled out. I didn't walk away with that horrible stuff coming out of my mouth. But every time I go home, I talk to people, and I'm like, do you hear yourself? Can you, do you hear the sounds and the vowels that you're saying that are incorrect? Do you hear that? And I don't think they do. I don't think they hear it. It's not too bad, Maryland. They have space. You can shoot shit. That's fun. I don't know if you've ever shot a gun. It's a lot of fun. People don't want to, admit that sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. It's exhilarating. I saw my mom shoot a gun. She wasn't into it, but for the most part, it's a lot of fun. I went, I'm not going to say I'm a good shot. I'm not going to say I'm a good shot, but I was fucking hitting those clay pigeons, all right? I was knocking them out. For my first time hitting the clay pigeons. Now, my brother just threw them up in the air, and it wasn't that difficult, because he threw them, right in front of me. But still, it's hard to shoot a gun. People think they're going to, you're going to fucking hit, but no, man, you miss all the time. And I'm going to go back there for Christmas. I don't know. I know you're not supposed to travel for the holidays. It's fucking tough, though, man. What am I supposed to sit here and cook Christmas dinner myself? I can cook eggs, and that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I'll put my name on is my eggs. I can't cook anything else. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to be responsible. I'm going to drive down. Nobody else in the car or whatever, and I'm only going to risk the safety and the lives of my own family, okay? So it's don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. But we're hanging, man. Taylor Swift just dropped an album. She's been doing it for a minute, huh? She's been, how old is Taylor Swift? Fucking Google. How old is? She's 30? She's only 30 years old? She's got like 14 albums. Wow. How old was she when she... I just typed into Google how old, and it said, how old was Taylor Swift when she wrote 22? I'm gonna guess. When was the War of 1812? I'm gonna guess. Wow, she's been doing it for a minute, huh? Her music's not bad, but it is very formulaic. We were listening to it this morning, and I forget what song we were playing, but she was singing along, she was doing the thing, and she said the first part of the lyric, and then she was about to say the second part that rhymes with the first part, and Kate finished the line. Like, she heard the first line, and then she heard the beginning of the second line. She's like, oh, I know where the fuck she's going. She was like, she rhymed like dark with like scars or something. And in her, she was like, oh, of course. Well, yeah, that's going to be the line. That's going to be the line that like, I get it. Taylor Swift writes all her own songs. She writes all her own songs. She's so great. I get it. But they are formulaic a little bit. But that's fine. That's, if that's what you fucking expect, her to do. I really feel like I haven't listened to a single song, though, since she put out, some of the earlier shit when she was just running through boys. She went on a run there for a minute. I guess she still is. She's only 30 years old. I remember that being like a big thing with her. Everyone just talked about how she was with all these dudes. And I hated how whenever a celebrity dates somebody and they're in the public eye, they always, whoever they see them with, they call that person their boyfriend or girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, they were spotted at La Baraducci restaurant last night. Like, they must be secretly dating. Like, celebrities can't just, like, bang. You know what I mean? They have to be together. So Taylor Swift, she's just living her best life. She's a fucking young 20-year-old pop star, and she's just running through guitarists. You know what I mean? Like, but she can't, they have to be dating. So then she looks like this, whatever, just hopping from dude to dude, dating dude to dude. Like, who was the dude? Taylor Swift boyfriends. Wow. So other people have Googled this. There's trivia. There's Taylor Swift boyfriend trivia. That's fantastic. A list of Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriends. All right, let's do it. Let's go through them. She dated Taylor Lautner. I don't like that guy. I don't know why. I get weird vibes from him. Jake Gyllenhaal? Dude, this would be a great cast of a movie. Tom Hiddleston, Jake Gyllenhaal, John Mayer makes a cameo, Taylor Lautner. Yeah, this isn't bad. So she's doing, she's living her fucking best life. It's fine. Harry Styles. She dated Harry Styles. Wow. Do you think that Harry Styles heard that she was going to be dropping an album? And then, maybe Harry Styles was wearing Taylor Swift's dress. Is that a possibility? Because he was on the cover of whatever. I don't know what it was, but he was wearing fucking Gucci heels or something and a dress. Maybe it was Taylor Swift's dress. Maybe he was sending a message. It's very possible. Harry Styles is another person where outside of One Direction, I don't know a single song that dude's ever done. I don't listen to that much music. I'll be honest. I listen to fucking 1970s classic rock and then a few songs in the 90s and then just a workout playlist. that's, my Spotify 2020 Wrapped or whatever, it was boring as fuck. It's just like, this was your favorite song. It's like, it's not my favorite song. It just pops up on my workout playlist a lot. I'll tell you what I have been listening to, though, and not for pure enjoyment, just because I listen to it because I don't know why it exists. But if you go on Spotify, for some reason, Jay-Z has some of his albums, they put out the a cappella version of that song. So it's his lyrics or whatever, and then there's just no background track. There's nothing, which, if you know Jay-Z, it's not enjoyable to listen to, but it is hilarious. There was one song I was listening to. It's called what is it? Hold on, I'll find it. Oh yeah, Change Clothes.
Woo!
Yeah, listen to this.
Bounce is back. Your boy is back.
I'm sorry. What? Why is this a thing? Why is this?
Woo! Bounce is back.
Bounce is back. Cheer.
Cheer. Your boy is back.
Sexy,
I know y'all miss
sexy.
the bounce. You need to bounce for the sexy, you know?
What? Oh my God. Can you imagine being there in the recording booth when that was happening? Like, you don't hear the other music that's going on. You just hear him saying that. Like, you just hear...
Bounce is back.
Bounce is back. I don't think I've actually heard this song for real, and I don't want to hear it because it'll ruin it for me. It'll ruin... Bounce is back. Yeah. There was another one. Oh, yeah. Where is it? I think it was American Dreamin'. That was on. Yeah. This is the acapella.
Shit you dream about with the homies steaming out. Back to back, back in the beamers out. Seems as our plans to get a grant to go off to college and pan to even out.
Like, I don't know what the thought process was. I don't know if he gets more money when he releases this kind of stuff. But there's no reason for rappers to release a cappella songs. There's no reason. It's very like you're taking away the, I don't know, you're just not cool, man. When I think of Jay-Z, I think like, I think he's cool, I think. But then you release an a cappella album. I don't want to... cheer. Bounces back. Yeah. What? Why? Why? Why would you... Taylor Swift wouldn't do that shit. When I was 16... I don't know her music, but it's something like that, right? How come Taylor Swift isn't on Spotify? Oh, I guess she is now. She wasn't on Spotify for a minute, though, right? I literally don't know. I'm looking through her music. I don't know any of her music. I don't know. Shake it off, yeah, yeah. I feel like that's spot on. That impression, at least. I don't know. I'm just hating. Good for her, man. Releasing an album, that's tough. I've been on fucking female singers recently, man. I posted on my Instagram about Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus has been fucking crushing it, all right? I don't know what she's... people want her to get off drugs and, like, want her to calm down. I don't know. I'd rather have that than fucking Hannah Montana, all right? That cover she did of Zombie, that was awesome, dude. Coffee sip. That's a great, all her covers, really. That Jolene cover she does, damn. It's good. I don't feel this is not a good day to record the first episode. I had a lot of Chinese food last night, and I don't feel 100% today. My buddy Ted came over yesterday, and we had too much Chinese food. He told me, order too much Chinese food, and that's what we did. And the order came, and they forgot one of our items, and I called them and made them deliver it. We didn't need it, but I paid for it, so I was like, I fucking want it. And we ate a lot and drank. It's not going great. It's been rough. I don't think there's been a day. I haven't been 100% sober for a night in, oh boy, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And if you're my mom and you're listening, then oh, yeah, hold on, time out. If you're my family and you're listening to this, please don't listen to this. I get it's the first one. You want to be supportive and all that stuff, but please don't listen to this. I don't want to have to go to family functions and be like, why did you say that thing that you said when you said what you said? Thank God my grandmother can't find a podcast. She's not gonna ever find this. And that's okay, Hold on, I have a leftover fortune cookie. Let's see. What do we got? Life must be lived forward, but can only be understood backwards. Wow, I kind of almost butchered that, huh? Life must be lived forward, but can only be understood backward. Dude, if you posted that on your story or whatever, and you put it in like a cool font, people would be like, "Oh my God, that's so great." Yeah, I feel that. I totally feel life must be lived forward, but can only be understood backwards. Whoa. People eat shit like this up. And they deserve it, If you need this kind of fortune cookie shit in your life, then all good, man. All good. Live your life. It is what it is. All right. If you know me, I'm not a fan of fortunes, not a fan of astrology, not a fan of believing in shit that other people wrote, but we pretend like it came from some other place. You know what I mean? That's my biggest problem with it. I've talked about it before online. That's why I can't get into horoscopes, because some other person wrote it and put it online, and now you live your life by that? No! I live my life by fucking movie quotes, and that's it. I'd rather, even though somebody else wrote that, I know that. They're saying that. Here's the screenplay by this person. And I'm okay with that, because we all know what it is. But, a horoscope, and they give you a new one every day. It's just a bunch of horse shit, man. Live your life by movie quotes, not by, Aquarian, whatever the fuck it is. Coffee sip. When I was home, I watched Ocean's 11 again. Great movie. Great, quintessential heist movie. And it's, it's been tried to be ripped off, but it's a great film. Got a lot of, it's a star power kind of film. Got a lot of big actors and actresses in it. And I didn't realize that, I knew that they robbed the casino, that George Clooney was going to rob the casino. I forgot that the whole point of it was basically just to get back Julia Roberts. And she's I don't like her in this movie because, she tries to have this big kind of I have all this integrity and character. She just goes with the dude that has the money. He gets out of jail. He goes back, he finds Julia Roberts, and she's like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're a liar and a thief." And he's like, "Yeah, well, yeah, you knew that about me. I rob. Yeah, I'm a thief. Of course. That's what I. Well, you lie to me. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm super sorry about that, but yeah, I'm a thief. So then, this is George Clooney's plan. So Julia Roberts is now, she's now doing the casino owner. This dude owns 3 casinos. He's got bank, and she's like, I'm with him now. And George Clooney's like, all right, yeah, cool, totally. I'm gonna rob all his stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. So he makes this elaborate plan. He's gonna rob all the casinos, and then Julia, she's still with her dude. She's still with the casino dude. And then, like, midway through the heist, like, while it's happening, she realizes that the heist is happening. And you could slowly see her start to be like, oh, he's going to pull this off. He's about to have $160 million. That's about, George Clooney's going to have that. And at the end of the film, like, there's this one part where they try to play it off like this is the reasoning, like, the casino owner's like on camera, and George Clooney's basically like, I'll give you all your money back if you let her go, if you let me have her, whatever. And he's just like, fine, totally, you could take her, like, and all. And then Julia Roberts is all hurt by that, which I get the point of it. You're not supposed to, I don't know how long they've been together. Listen, if it's someone you just started date, $160 million. Fuck me. I have this, God damn it. I have this Rodecaster board, and it comes with like these like sound button things, and all these sounds are just preloaded on there, and I fucking hit one, and this is like this scary, it's like, oh, it's a scary, but I don't know why they preloaded that on there, but they fucking did, and I hit it. God damn it! It's fine. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Julia Roberts finds out that he's going to have that he would give her up for $160 million. And then she's like all hurt by the next time she sees, she's like, goodbye or whatever, which fine. But then where does she immediately go? She didn't even leave the casino, and she goes and runs and finds George Clooney, who's been caught by the police, and he's got to go. He's going back because he broke parole or whatever. So he's going back to jail for like 6 months. She finds him while he's being lowered into a cop car, and she's like, I was so wrong. I'm sorry. And I just don't buy it. I just don't. I think he just got $160 million, and you're making a move, which good for you. Good for you. And then at the end of the movie, he gets out of jail, and then he gets into this fucking cool-ass car that I think Brad Pitt is driving. And who's in the back seat? Who's in the back seat but Julia Roberts? Just hanging out. And then they drive off together. I mean, come on, man. At least be honest about it. At least be honest about what's going down. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe they would have ended up together. Maybe if he, maybe if he didn't pull the heist off and he got caught for trying to rob 3 casinos and went to jail for, 15 years, maybe she still would have been with him. Maybe she would have been like, you know what? I'll wait the 15 years. I'll come and visit you in jail and bring you snacks. I'll deposit some money into the commissary so you can fucking buy a spoon or whatever it is. I don't know how that works. I don't know how you get shit in prison. I know you can they have the school store of jail where you go and you buy a spoon for like $30 or something. God. It sounds weird to say, but like that seems criminal. But I don't know how you get shit in jail. Like you see prisoners I've never been to jail, but like in movies and stuff, they have like a radio and stuff, and I don't know if they sell radio, and you never see a cop like, hey, how did you get that? Like in Shawshank, when he like carved all the tools. You know, he carved all the rock pieces to make the chest. They were never like, how did you fucking do this? When they saw a poster of the model, they weren't like, how the fuck did you get this in here? We don't have these. Nobody ever asks any questions. And then they're like surprised when he escapes the prison. It's like, well, they smuggled shit in here. Is it that crazy to think that he could smuggle out? Did you know about this? Did you know? No, but you should have. Your whole job is to watch prisoners. Is to make sure they don't leave the building. Why are you yelling at the other prisoners? Get it together, dude. Oh shit, we're at 30 minutes. I planned to do I was like, maybe I'll try to do, you know, I didn't know how long this was gonna be. It was like 30 minutes. All right, I think I can live with that. This is the first episode, everybody. You know, there's gonna be bumps in the road. There's gonna be you know, there's gonna be episodes that suck. Maybe this one sucks. Maybe it sucks. I don't know. We're still trying to figure this out, but it's exciting. And if you're going to fuck up, you got to fuck up in the beginning because no one's listening. No one's listening right now. Nobody made it this far unless you're, I don't know. If you did, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. There's so much to listen to out there. So I'm going to try to not make these too long-winded and everything also so I don't get fucking burnt out. I mean, I'm doing this by myself, goddammit. You know what I mean? But I might have some people on in the future. But I'm excited for this. So thank you so much for listening. This is the first episode of the Tayler Yarish Show. More to come. I'm going to try to do these weekly, and I'm going to try to be consistent. I'm going to most likely release them on Mondays, just because I'm more likely to be able to do them over the weekend, and Monday just seems like it's the first day of the week, and it's the start of the yada, 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 whatever. So thanks so much. I'll see you at the next one. I don't know how you sign off. All right, goodbye. Thank you so much.